Hey, my nasty nest, stinky girls. This is just some before footage of what my skin generally looked like before undergoing all these little micro stabby, lasery goodnesses that we're gonna get into with the RF microneedling. Enjoy. Subhumanoids. Turns out I am an unreliable narrator. So I did not do literally any kind of overview as to what the actual RF microneedling procedure was like. I went into the Sculptra because that was new and exciting, but I didn't say anything about the RF microneedling. I assumed I did, and then I looked back at the footage and I was like, damn, did I forget? I don't know. But here's a picture that I at least did take to document what I looked like after the first session. Right after the first session, like got in the car, took a photo. And this is actually not even at the highest laser percentage because it was the first one. I don't know if this is going to be same across the board or if this is general practice, but generally speaking, at least with my nurse, she was just like, I'm not going to go full throttle because you've never done this before. We don't know how your skins are going to react. So we're going to play it safe, but we're still going to do something to, hopefully give you some benefits. I don't have really sensitive skin, to be honest, so I was just honestly like, just go freaking full throttle, like give me my money's worth, LOL. Also helps you get a little more acclimated to the pain, right? And yes, ain't that the biggest question? The pain. How was that? Well, any reputable place will hopefully be giving you some kind of topical numbing. And, I did receive that. I did receive it. And I've experienced pen microneedling, but it was, given to myself, so I don't know how reliable that is as a comparison. And rolling microneedling. And RF microneedling is definitely going to be a notch more painful. Yeah, definitely. No lies there. But the numbing makes it so, like with the other experiences that I had where I had very little numbing or no numbing, the most painful was the forehead. So I was expecting that to be the most painful, and it was not. It was the first place they hit up with the RF microneedling device. So it is zapping you. You're getting the laser feeling. If you've ever had a tattoo removal, kind of like that. It's like that branding, hot, like it's a hot metal touching you type of thing. But very, very brief and fast. Laser removal is much more painful. So much more. After you experience that, I think you can handle anything. I've never experienced childbirth, so I can't, give you that much information. But for me, laser tattoo removal was the most painful thing for sure. And there was no numbing giving for that. So with this, it's the same kind of like burning sensation with like a quick little ting, ting, ting. Like they're also stabbing you with the little needles on your face. And that's all well and good because the first area that you get hit with, it is pretty numb. So like, it's not that bad. You definitely feel it, but it's not that bad. As you get stamped repeatedly though, in like not even just the same area but in a similar area map, to be honest, I feel like the numbing's going to wear off. Like you're just being stabbed, like your senses are getting awakened somehow. Like I don't even know how to put it other than that. You're getting prodded enough that you're stimulated perhaps. I don't know if there's any legitimate science behind this, but that's just how I felt. That even though if you have numbing, it's kind of like, come on, wake up. And I never experienced that obviously with like tooth numbing or like any other type of thing. Like, so again, I don't know how legit that is, but yeah, after a while it's kind of like, wake up, feel the pain, be present in the situation. And I was. So that was kind of how it was like. Towards the end of it, I really was like, oh my god, let's end this. This was the most painful area. And my nurse also said like, yeah, I like tear up whenever I do this area. And it's not like tearing up because it's so painful. Like there is a pain, but I think it's just like a muscle reaction of some kind. Like I swear, you're just gonna tear up and it's gonna happen. I didn't do it the first time, but I did in the second and third times that I went. So the second time there was a more intense laser, again, but it was still very similar to the first time, and I knew what to expect. So I want to say it wasn't as bad, even though it was technically more painful. So it evened out. Third time, I did not tell my clinic. I should have said something, but I just kept my mouth shut. So you can be honest about it. But I was already there, and I'm just the type of person that wants to get it done. I don't want to come back to do something. So I bore through it. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead. What did I bear through? Well, they got an interesting shipment of numbing on my third time. So it was a little more runny. It was odd. It was very odd. And they really took care to like try to get everything, all right? So, and I feel like I was numb, but like I don't know what happened, but like from the moment the third one started, I was like I feel 100% of everything, and there is no numbing. So that's how I went into my third one, the third session. I truly believe I could kind of survive through some types of torture now after that one. So yeah, I just kind of pretended I was somewhere else and was like digging my nails into, you know, my hands and stuff, and I was like, just fucking like, this shit is like, she's going so fast. My nurse is great. She really like just went as fast as she could, you know, like she could tell I was in pain, but I was not letting her know what the real pain I was feeling was. And it was just like, let's just get it through. I think you can, without numbing, I think you can make it through it. It's going to be the most unpleasant experience of your life. Maybe not the most unpleasant. There's going to be worse things in the world, but I don't know. Like, I think there's a part of you that can really like pull through it if you're just like, I'm going to do this. Okay. But for reals, if it was actually painful, you could probably like stop it and like move it to another day, or like when you get the right numbing or whatever. But I just did it because I didn't want to waste time coming back. I like took time off work. I'm already there. My dog's there. My dog was in a carrier. It's a whole thing. But even then, it was like, hey, I made it through it. If I can make it through it, I hope you can make it through too. TBH. I don't know. I don't know what everyone's pain tolerance and threshold is. I wouldn't say I am the strongest person in the world. No, never. But some people, I guess, can't handle tattooing. So, like, I don't know, if you can't handle that, then I definitely think, like, it's not going to be the most survivable experience for you for the face. But yeah, if you can just like sit through that, I feel like, you know, this is much more painful than a tattoo though. And I've had tattooing on my ribs. Okay, I could sit through tattooing on the ribs versus this. So that's just what I wanted to share about that. We move on to the next portion of this video. Thank you. Hello, sorry, I'm kind of in a rush right now because I forgot to do this, but I really wanted to get some video footage of my face before. This is actually fast forward after the second microneedling session. So this is what it looks like after it's all been healed. I'm gonna go in for a third one, but before I do that, I'm getting Sculptra done in my face. I wouldn't get it if it wasn't like kind of free, because I got 3 sets. Like, I did this deal and that's why I got it for free. But I am a little hesitant on it, you know, but I have seen people that have gotten it like at that clinic. So I feel okay. I feel confident, you know, because it's all about the person doing it at that point. But the way they inject it, you know, really, it looks like it goes under your skin and they'd be like scraping and stuff, and it looks really painful. I'll report back later on how the experience is, because I'm totally freaked out by that. But hopefully that's going to help release, quote unquote, the tethers of the scarring on my face underneath the skin, so that when I go in for the third microneedling, it'll be even better results. Because I don't know, I've been reading a lot of people with acne scars doing different treatments, and they're all like, it's all useless if you don't like untether things if you are getting this treatment done like years after the scarring, you know, has really settled and nestled into your skin. So, and mine has. Okay, the scars are like at least 10 years old. I'm sure there's plenty of new ones, but a majority of it is like from 10 years ago. So there it is. Thank you. Let's hope I don't F up my face forever. Fingers crossed. Hello, we're back. It's the end of the day. Wonder if I can bring you in. Sorry if I'm shointy and oily. Also, kind of bright. I don't know if that's gonna help you see or not. Let's bring it down. All right, so there's the injection on this side. and the injections on this side. I swear there's more than one on this side, but I don't see it. This one looks like there was like 2. Oh yeah, because they went in once and then they went in on this side and then they went back in again this side to do some more subcision. All right, so yes, there was an injection of some kind, the biostimulant as they call it. There might be more bruising for me because the second point of this was more so to like use whatever the hell that was. I don't know what was happening, guys, okay, to like dig underneath my skin. If you look up videos of people having this done, it's freaky. It looks like there's a little worm snake going underneath the skin, and I'm like, aren't they putting a needle in there? What the hell is that? So that freaked me out, and I didn't want to watch any more videos on it, and I didn't look it up, okay? I didn't ask the person, I asked the nurse doing it what it was, because mentally I could not handle it. I wouldn't be able to go through with it if I knew what was happening mentally. That's the end of it. Okay, was it painful? No, RF microneedling is way more painful, but whatever, you know. It's just like a mental thing for me. It was the same when I got my eyelash liner done. Okay, it's not painful at all, but it's just a mental thing that it was like disturbing, that I could feel or like hear kind of like a crunchy sound, and then I knew something was going on under here, and there's a lot of